Well, a lot of the stress is not the poor communication. So, and the jumble of information and sticky notes and reports, trying to get all that information in the chart. That's stressful, and you don't feel like you're doing your job properly. You're not doing the client any service, and you're not helping the pet because you're missing things. Because that's all in one. I know I'm practicing good medicine. I'm less likely to miss things, reports, all that stuff gets in VetBadger, and all the communications visible for me to review, all the texts and emails and clients' concerns. And if I see a client that's really struggling, I can even set up a quick telemedicine visit where they can just call me from home and I can spend 30 minutes and also get paid, instead of doing it on my free time, to communicate about their issues. And people don't mind, they'll pay for your time and you are worth it. And a lot of vets don't get paid for all those phone calls, all the, time on the phone for 30, 40 minutes. They're doing it between lunch and coming home late. Vet Badger makes it so there's no excuse. You just set up a telemed. Like, your time is valuable. Your time off is yours. So when I go home, if I am doing my charts, I know when I'm done, I'm done. And I have the choice to take my work home. But no one's got my phone number, no one's got my personal email, nothing like that. I can just shut the computer down and be with my family. So, and feel assured that I didn't miss anything, and and then I'm practicing good medicine, and then I can enjoy my time off with my family without guilt, because we always have guilt. We're like, what did we miss? What was a well, oh, what about that dog who I didn't have time to look over the results, but it's at work and I can't reach it. It's all on VetBadger. So all my stuff's there. So I don't have to trudge to work to get it. I don't have to go find a file. I don't have to be on my main computer because it's on the server. It's just on my Chrome. So that is just so awesome. I can't imagine not having VetBadger because of that, because I'm so spoiled. So yeah.
So one of the things in my experience as the practice manager slash jack of all trades for our clinic, I end up um, working at the front desk as a receptionist sometimes, and I am not. I'm a software guy. I'm not really built for reception. I don't always interact well with people. Um, so when one of our receptionists a couple of years ago now, she told us that she was going to move to California because her husband had gotten a new job, and she's great. We didn't want to lose her, but we needed a way for her to be a remote receptionist, and so we built the phone system, the voice over IP, into VetBadger so that she's now our virtual receptionist. She works from home in California, um, but she's fully connected with the rest of the team. And for me, so the first step was building the system that she could use. Then the second step was I was now going to have to use this system in the clinic because we were short a receptionist, and I often get called in to sort of fill in at the front desk. Um, One of the great things for me about having the phone system built in as part of the software is that when somebody calls, I can see the details of who's calling before I even pick up the phone. And so I can see their name, I can see the list of pets, I can see what the like recent survey results, if they're a happy client or if they're an unhappy client. And I can click through on the little window, I can see the medical records of any of the patients that they have before I even answer the phone. And so just that little bit of extra information makes it so much easier for someone like me who maybe isn't instinctively a people person, let's say. Um, it makes it so much easier for me to be more fully present speaking with someone with, when I know all the context of that conversation. And it also, back to the question of having these sort of multiple integrated platforms, I don't have to try to remember the different user interface between the phone system and the medical record system and the texting system, and all these different software platforms that you would have to switch around. And so I don't have to worry about any of that. All I have is VetBadger software. It's all laid out in front of me. It all looks the same. All the links work the same way. And so when I'm having a conversation in one of these sort of time sensitive situations, I can actually pay attention to what I'm saying and to what I'm hearing, as opposed to trying to, having that process in the back of your head, trying to keep track of all the different software features and trying to remember, like, well, I need to take notes about this because I'm going to forget about it and I'm going to need to transfer this into this other system later or something. And so it just solves all of those problems by bringing everything into a single place.
But and aside, our remote receptionist, she has an English accent, so the clients they all know her, and she's lovely, and she has conversations with them, and they all know her really well, and they know that she loves flowers because our whole lobby still has flowers and plants. And they're like
Some of them are still very surprised when she's not there at the front desk.
yeah, they're like, where is
Like,
she?
I
I
just
just
got
talked
off the
to
phone
her.
with Natalie.
Yeah, yeah. So that connection is there. And
Being
that's
able to maintain that connection with someone who's hasn't
that's
even been physically in the building for a couple of years now
yeah,
is really great.
is fantastic. The clients always talk about it. They love talking to her. And they were like, "Oh, I miss her." I'm like, "We miss her too, but she is here." Like
She's still part of the team.
she's a part of the
Yeah.
team. Yeah.